If you can sell me an item, you'll be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin. Quick loading, this time. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. And the video is going to cut off any moment now. What should I... Let's go for about 120. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold a steel sword for 3,600 pix. Excellent. Let's do this one more time just to be sure. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. We'll go to 120 again. Actually, no. Let's go to 123. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold a steel sword for 37,000 pix, or 100 pix. Expertly done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask me anytime we were in the shop. So, the first time I played, I thought haggling was a good idea. But it's actually really bad. The whole thing is, every sale you make successively in a row, you get experience. If you have to haggle, it kills that chain combo. So you really don't want to do that. It's also, if you actually manage to get near the price the person actually wants to pay for an item, you get a heart with them, which increases the amount of money they bring to your shop, and how loyal they are. So you could theoretically haggle for longer, which is good when you're very close to having to make a debt repayment, which I'll get to shortly, but you don't really have the money. And as Tear says, and that is essentially how it goes. You are quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really? 'Cause I've done it. We still have a little bit of time left today, so let's go ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them the same way that we just practiced. Whoa, are you sure it'll be okay? Do not worry. As the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You learn as you go. Now then, I will open us up. Go and sit at the counter. Okie day. So we take a sit down, and we have a woman walking in. Hi there. This, please? Well, try and charge her 120. No, I can't back down. Less, please? 120 is actually a pretty good price. So as you can see, this was good shopping. Granted, I probably could have just offered a lower base price, but I still got 10 EXP from it. She was fairly happy, and I didn't gouge her at all. I have to remember what the perfect number is. But, as you can see, we also got a little bit of experience down here. As that levels up, you'll get bonuses when you go to the dungeon, because you'll be able to identify items, and you get special abilities. Congratulations, you did well! I sold stuff. Me, Recette, I sold stuff. Like, to people. Well, woman. Hey, Tear, I'm so happy. I did it, Tear, I did it! Papa, I did it! And now, the story. That's how we started running an item shop. Notice the RPG Maker-esque font. Yeah, don't tell me you don't recognize that. Don't even start. Oh, you're wondering why we even started an item shop at all? And backstory. Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tear and I first met. And doodly-doo. Such a great, happy little dancey theme. So, Easy Game Station presents. Come on. A tale of a fairy, a girl, a fairy girl, two girls on the edge of space. How to run an item shop. Oh, and how to run an item shop. There they are. Peeking out, they're so cute! Really, honestly, Recettear is one of the most adorable games ever. I'm not even vaguely kidding. It's infectious. So infectious. And yet just so beautiful. So, here we are at flashback time. Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said, I'm going to be a hero, and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. And knock at the door. What? Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Yes, who is it? Question mark? Huh, there's nobody here. Wait, what? At my feet? Tear, because she's all tiny. Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass? Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I'm the one asking questions. Again, are you Recette Lemongrass? Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tear. I'm an agent of the Terme Finance Company. Finance Company? I am here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan repayment? In plainer terms, I am here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, the house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collaterals? Seize? What? But and Papa isn't... He is not here. Yes, I see that now. Look at that. That is so awesome. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. Even if he has not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite. As the sole remaining member of his household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. But what? But how am I supposed to? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I going to get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood, and what am I... Oh, but I don't want to be a sailor. What am I going to do? Ahem, please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you're getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was sent here to assure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I have been sent to support you to the fullest of my ability so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. Aww. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. The house is Terme's, and I will have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work, do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be, work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What? Really? This game is just too adorable. It really, really, really is. Tear pops back out. Recette. Lots of periods. Tear kinda, yeah. Mademoiselle Lemongrass? It was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? Ha, I'm being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. And on top of that, her father is probably... But, nope, she didn't run away. Wait, outside? And there's Recette, pounding away at the sign for the item shop. Yayness! It's done! Hey, Tear, look, it's done! What is that? It's our item shop sign. Of course, doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Well, yes, that is quite well made, however. I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, Is there a problem? Well, the name, you are quite sure you've thought that through. Recettear. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So put Recette and Tear together and Recettear. Isn't it neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but it's the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that, but, well, that's decided. Recettear, ho! And I didn't actually notice this until Tear pointed this out. Recettear, mispronounced it even slightly, and Recettear, racket. This job is going to be more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. She doesn't know the half of it. And so suddenly Fairy entered my life. One thing was for sure, this sure wasn't going to be dull. And it definitely wasn't. Not dull at all. Oh boy. This is just too precious. Merde. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Z-z-z. Nim-nim tear. Z-z-z-z. Let's do the very best we can. ... Recette! Wake up! You're so cute. Huh? What? How? Who's on first? This game is full of adorable references. Oh, right, Tear. Right, good morning. The clock does not have a good morning hand. Recette, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. ... Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tear, let's give it our all. Well, if you are really dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Teardrop. Will do. Day 2. Oh, so I have an item shop and stuff, and it's all cool and awesome. So what do I do now? That is up to your judgment. You can sit at if you can sit at the counter, we can open immediately, or we can organize the shop, or we can even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Yikes, it's a ton of options. How do I choose? As I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something. We will deal with what comes. Well, okay. So, I'm going to end this video right now. Next video, I will actually show off the dungeon dynamic. You can beat the whole game without playing the dungeon at all because of how the game works, but I love the dungeons to death. So, actually no. Next time, we'll open up the shop, we'll grind a couple merchant levels, because merchant levels are very important to dungeoning, or else you end up with a bunch of unidentified items. So next time, we will start off with a shop, then we will go on to dungeon raiding. And I hope that you'll follow Recette and Tear as they make this journey with us. And I hope you've enjoyed, and even more importantly, I hope that you have yourself an absolutely wonderful day.